Hi guys, how's it going? Finally, I got something finished, which is my entry. I was hoping to get two things done for the Say Cheese group build from the 135th scale non-prolific modeler and Jens. And firstly, I want to say thanks, Jens, for allowing me to enter. Thank you for everyone's support from this group build with some advice and encouragement and support. Um, it did cop a little bit of flack from a couple of people, but they're sort of not to worry about anymore. Um, this is my first attempt at actually building sort of 135th scale diorama on some techniques that I've picked up from a lot of my subscribers, you guys out there. Um, you guys are the credit for this. So if you think, oh, sure, geez, look at it, it's a crap job. No, don't blame yourself. But I'm just trying to get some sort of some ideas and everything. Um, I did have two sets of figures that I was going to convert into the IRA. It only ended up being the Iraqi 2 figures that I've got were just far too much modifications. Well, it wasn't so much modifications, it was the uniform side of things to try to get things cut around and changed. Um, and when I started looking at the Tamiya British Stretcher Party, which is this kit here, I realised that I could get away with what I wanted to get away with. So anyway, guys, here's my reveal. This is my IRA corner in Ireland somewhere, in Northern Ireland in 1975. We'll make it. So yeah, this is my first sort of diorama with figures, and I sort of threw myself a little bit in the deep end. One, painting figures. Two, modifying figures. Three, building a diorama base. It was sort of like a really big learning curve. I did cheat a little bit because, as you can see, most of the guys have got balaclavas on, except for this main guy here who's got the that little guy there. He's got the bandana on. But yes, and I didn't do the back here. The reason why I've been having a good think about it is the and I had some advice from a couple of people who've sort of seen this before the group final reveal, is not to do the back because I didn't. He said if you're going to do the back, you're going to detract away from what you want at the front. You don't want anything at the back, so just leave that blank. So which I have, and it makes sense too. So yeah, no, thanks, thanks Bongo for that. But yeah, everything I've made on here myself except for the water bottle down there, which is the Meng water bottle. I was hoping to build some Coca-Cola cans. I've been trying to get them right, and I just can't get the epoxy resin to go how I wanted. I wanted a couple of crushed cans and a few things, and I wanted to make up some little smoke butts things to throw on the ground and in the gutter and stuff. But this is enough at the moment. If I get the Coke cans done, or if I give one more go at it, I'll put them on. But the way it was built, the figures themselves with the British set were all sort of slightly modified, and all their trousers were modified. I put different pockets on them, extended the trouser legs, moulded all the legs on them, changed the sneakers around, like put sneakers on them, made the balaclavas. The Kalashnikov AK-47 has got a sling on it. That was the only one that I've kept out of the whole. I used in that Iraqi 2 set was the Kalashnikov. I'll have to say big thanks to John Moore for the stuff on painting the face and things I've been using there. It really worked a treat. It looks quite good. The timber effect was sort of done the same way with Citadel washes, which I've used to get some sort of. I would have been a little bit happy, a bit darker in the stock of the AK, but that will do. It doesn't look too bad. The two guys sneaking, having a bit of a sneak down the road. Yeah, they're all being modified. I did the trousers, everything up. The M16s are out of a US infantry set. I've added a little bit of rubbish and stuff. on the streets, just out of stuff that I've made here, bits of paper, and weathered it up with some washers. And the road was done the same way as I do my anti-slip texture on my tanks, which I use fine grit and PVA glue coloured with like not artists, but like kiddies black paints, the cheap little critic paint and things like that. And you've seen the progress on the wall that I've done. So, and I did change the base around. I did speak to Steve Mottram the other day. I don't want to go dropping this one. I'm trying to do something. As you can see, this actual door little base copped me a bit of a holiday on YouTube. So I was going to change things around, but I thought, nah, stuff it. So in defiance, we've got this guy here pointing at the IRA sign with his rifle raised to say, "Stick it up, yeah." So if you don't like it, here it is. He's pointing at it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, overall the little British set were quite a good little set, even though you can't see much, but there was some quite interesting detail on the uniforms. The hardest part of the whole kit on some of these guys was I had to remove all the webbing, and the way I used it was sandpaper, and I've got one of these little chisels here, and I just sort of chiseled away carefully at the webbing, and then sanded it and put some filler and stuff in there to build the uniform back up where I removed the webbing from. But yep, that's my Say Cheese entry. I hope you guys like it. I think it's about the only IRA diorama I've seen anyone make. Yeah, it was real. It was really fun. It was just a fun build. It got a little bit frustrating a couple of times. I had to put it down, and as you do, and you go away to something else. But apart from that, it was really fun. So thanks everyone. Thanks guys. Thanks Jens. And thank you to all my subscribers, because if it wasn't for me watching your videos, I wouldn't have ever had a go at doing anything like this and learning how to do things. So thank you. And the other mate Paul, I did put some parade gloss on his boots. I just used a little bit of Future and put some parade gloss. So he's got shiny shoes, that guy. But until next time, guys, take care. Be safe. Model hard. And remember, with a tiny little bit of effort, you can get a good result out of an old kit. Cheers.